Good day, learners. My name is Dimpho Rampora, and today's lesson is on our solar system. Now, did you know the hottest planet is not closest to the sun? In today's lesson, we are going to be exploring more about planets, the different planets that we have on our solar system. Now, in order for us to be able to do that, we need to be able to achieve the following lesson objectives. You need to be able to identify the 8 planets in our solar system. 2, identify the location of each planet relative to the sun. And 3, differentiate between the terrestrial planets and gaseous planets. And lastly, be able to describe the shape of our solar system. Now, in order for us to be able to achieve our lesson objectives, the following is the concepts that we are going to be looking at. 1, we will be looking at the objects around the sun. 2, the different planets. 3, the asteroid and asteroid belt. 4, the meteoroids, the meteors, as well as the meteorites. And 5, we'll be looking at the comets. 6, the shape of the solar system. And lastly, the Kuiper belt and Oort cloud. Now, you should know this from your previous grades. You should know that the sun is our nearest star, the type of reaction that takes place inside the sun, how to label the structure of the sun, and why the sun is the main source of energy. Now, let us test your prior knowledge, okay? Let's look at question 1. It says, label the structure of the sun. Now, let's look at letter A. Letter A here represent our prominences. So this is our prominences. Okay, that is letter A. And then let's look at letter B, represent the core. Okay, this is where the nuclear fusion takes place inside the sun, where the hydrogen gas has to be converted to helium gas. And then C is our sun. Okay, these are our sunspots. And then let's go to letter D. Letter D is our sun flares. Okay. Now that we have labeled the structure of the sun, let us move on to the next question. Right. Question number 2 says to us, why is the sun the main source of energy? Now, the sun is the main source of energy because it produces heat and light energy, and that heat and light energy has to be absorbed by the sun in order for the process of photosynthesis to occur for life to exist on Earth, okay? Now let us write that down. We said that it produces light and heat energy. Okay, sorry about that. Light and heat energy. Heat energy. And it is also responsible for photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Right? So we said that, why is the sun the main source of energy? Because it produces light and heat energy, and this light and heat energy is then used for the process of photosynthesis for plants to make their own food and to also produce glucose as well as oxygen. Right? Let us move on to question 3. It says to us, what is the name of the type of reaction that occurs in the core of the sun? Right, remember, inside the core of the sun, we said that there are nuclear fusion reaction that takes place. This is when hydrogen gas has to be converted to helium gas. So the correct answer here is nuclear fusion reaction. All right. Let us move on to question 4. It says, name the gases found inside the sun. Okay, the gases that are found inside the sun is hydrogen gas, and helium gas. Okay. Now, We are done looking at our prior knowledge activity. Now we are going to move on to our new concepts, our new terminology in order for us to understand our concept. Now let's look at the planet. Planet, it is a round body traveling around a star in a clear circular motion. Orbit, a circular path that a body in space follows as it travels around another body. Terrestrial, relating to land. Dwarf planet, it is a body similar to planet, but that does not clear its orbital path from other bodies. Now let us look at the other terminology, which is the moon. It is a body that revolves around a planet and that shines by reflecting light of the sun. Asteroid, it is a piece of rock in space. Meteoroid, it is a small rock, it is a small piece of rock in space, smaller than an asteroid. Meteor, it is when a rock enters the Earth's atmosphere and burns up as it falls. And meteorite, it is when the meteor crashes onto the Earth's surface. A comet, it is an icy body that releases gases and dust when it gets closer to the sun. The Kuiper Belt, it is a broad region between Mars and Jupiter. Now that we have looked at our terminology, let us take an air break, and when we come back, we're going to look at our different concepts.